These little dots that you see here, they're called imbalances. Okay, now if you know anything about the imbalances within a candle, it just means you've had more buys or sells diagonally from the previous buy or sell. So for argument's sake, if I just expand this a bit, this is when you have, I've got a setting where when you see three of these dots, or that shows as dots there, but in actual fact, you'll see that they're blue numbers there, or depending if they're sells or buys. So you can see there was two there. So if I shrink it, it turns them into dots, so you can still see that there was imbalances. So you can see there was three imbalances here. Now, when you get three in a row like this, I can find one where you get three in a row. So the settings I have. Okay, so when you see you get that red box there, that means there's been three stacked imbalances. So they're now called stacked imbalances, because the settings I have is when you get three of them in a row, they call that a stacked imbalance, which means that there's a lot more selling at this point, because they're orange ones, than there is buying within that candle at that point. There's been some heavy selling. Now, the settings I have is that it's at least 2 times more than the previous level. So if I blow this up, you can see the imbalances there. It actually works diagonally like this. Okay, it's to this one there, to that one there, to that one there. So it has to be at least 2 times bigger than the amount of buys in that cell, in that cell, and in that cell. And it happens diagonally. Okay, so this one would have to be twice as big as that. This one would have to be twice as big as that for those numbers to show up, or by shrinking it, you would see the dots. Okay, so if I shrink it back, you'll see they turn into dots. Okay, so when you have three ticks where there's more sells or buys, 2 times more than the one previous to it diagonally, that's called a stacked imbalance, which gives you an idea that there's some heavy buying or selling within that candle at that time, and it could push the candle up or down.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.